Hi. Back on the ground in Melbourne. It's good to be home. Now, I've been speaking this week about my soccer analogy for effective organisational change management. The coalition of managers, coaches and players. The players are a workforce who say game on. They're resilient in the face of constant change. The managers are our existing organisational change management professionals and practitioners who need to step back and start strategising about how we're going to look after the people in our workforce and make them resilient in the face of constant change. And the coaches, which are really the crux of this coalition, are an active and effective and equipped network of change agents at every level in the organisation. Now, yesterday I talked about the manager's relationship to the players, and today I wanted to talk about the manager's relationship to the coaches. So the managers have a key part to play in making sure that the coaches are educated. They understand organisational change. They understand what it's like to live in a volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous world and what that can do to people. They need to have skills like listening skills and empathy and being able to operate with compassion. We also need to make sure that they have ongoing support and the managers are there to coach and mentor the coaches themselves. They will be under a lot of pressure. And one of the things we also need to educate the coaches in is how to spot the early signs of stress and anxiety and people not quite being resilient as much as we wanted them to be. And the coaches, when they understand that and can observe and see those signs, they can then take action and intervene accordingly and have conversations. That's another skill we need to equip them with, is having effective communication and conversation. But the coaches will also talk to leaders across the organisation who have people responsibilities and educate them about how to look for signs of anxiety and stress and fatigue, because we want to get to it before it results in burnout and before it results in adverse mental conditions. So the coaches really are our foot soldiers on the ground to make sure that we can take action. And the coaches will feed back to the managers that this area is working really well, this area is suffering with stress, what can we do about it? Are the tools we're using right? Have we got the right resources? Are we training the workforce in the right way? Are we equipping them? What else can we do to get them game ready? So that's my happy Friday message, and I'll wrap up for this week. So just have a think, how are you going to implement in your workforce an effective coalition of managers, coaches and players? See you next week.